So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you need to feel this way. Coming after you.
What's up, Internet? It's BlackLightAttack, and I'm hopping back on TF2, trying to get back in the seat and play my favorite class, because right now I'm really bad, really bad at TF2. I haven't played in a while, just with all the crazy awesome shit that came out in November and Modern Warfare. It's just, this game I fall out of practice with it really easily, and I don't know why. Even more so than other FPSs, I find that if I haven't played TF2 in a little bit, my skill degrades very quickly. And I don't know if it has something to do with the class that I play, because I do well with other classes still. I can easily pick up Soldier pretty much any time. And I do pretty well with Pyro later on, but really, like, I don't know. My favorite class is Spy, and I can't really seem to retain any of my skill. I can't seem to predict where people will move if I haven't played for a while. And that's something that a good Spy needs to know how to do, is predict where his enemies will be. Because people seem to have certain patterns of movement, and they're pretty regular. I mean, unless they're really good, and they can be random. In fighting game communities, people are really praised for being able to be random, and that's also true of FPS. It's just that it has a more subtle meaning. It has a more subtle impact on their gameplay. But basically, just every server I pretty much get shit on, which is why I'm using the Dead Ringer, because it makes my life a lot easier. I really shouldn't. I should probably be using the Invisibility Watch, because it sort of teaches you better. It teaches you better behaviors with the Spy. Because if you use the Dead Ringer, you would rather take a hit than run away. And really, as Spy, you should be running away. Well, I mean, that's not always true, but generally speaking, you don't want to engage people face to face. Whereas with the Dead Ringer, it kind of gives you that comforter to fall back on, that cushion to fall back on, and it just teaches you bad behavior. It's a very good weapon. It's actually, the Dead Ringer is probably overall more useful than the Invisibility Watch. I just think it gives the Spy more potential. It's just that it doesn't teach you good. I think that the Dead Ringer is something that you should bother with after you've learned the Invisibility Watch, in my opinion. And that's something that I'm not doing. So I really need to actually do that, because God, my game is just so bad. I've also been having a problem where I can't get into servers and stay in them. I don't know if anybody else has been having this connection issue, but basically, whether I'm using the server browser or the goofy matchmaking system, I'll get into one server, and then after that, I can't get into any more servers. And it kills my internet completely. Like, for about 5 minutes after I quit my first server, I can't connect to any websites, I can't play online in any other games, I certainly can't find another server. Basically what it does is, after I leave the first server, if I try to matchmake again, it'll turn up like about 500 servers in comparison to the normal, like, over 2,000, and I won't be able to join any of them. It'll say, like, no servers have met your criteria, and then if I try to do it again, it'll turn up 0 servers. So I don't know what's up with that. My internet's dead for about 5 minutes after that, and then it comes back. I have no idea. Sometimes TF2 will work after that, sometimes it won't, sometimes I have to give it more time. It's really bizarre. I'm going to try verifying the cache on my game files. I don't know if that'll help, probably not. But, I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. Nobody else on the Steam forum seems to be having that problem, but my one local friend Mabad does. So maybe it has something to do with my local ISP, but it's a really weird bug because only TF2 has it. No other game has that problem. It's so weird, but... basically, this game is just, this gameplay is actually one game and then a bunch of clips, because I can't play this game, because I can't get good gameplay. Like, playing Spy is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie, if you haven't played it in a while. If you're experienced and you know what you're doing and you're ready to go and you're in the game and you're playing pretty consistently, then yeah, it's pretty easy to get gameplays and it's really fun, especially if you use the Dead Ringer. But... if you haven't played in a while, playing Spy is really fucking difficult, and it's been getting on my nerves lately. and I'm just playing so badly, and I'm watching like Stabby's videos again, and he's just so good, and I'm so bad, and I watch him, and I'm like, man, if I really put my mind to it, I could do that stuff if I practiced at it, and then I do it, and I'm like, I instantly get discouraged. I'm like, I don't want to do this. This is hard. Just give me Modern Warfare 3. Let me play a baby game. I just want to hold down left mouse button and win. I want to play Pyro. It's basically my mindset, but. I don't know. You see me do this goofy, like, sort of trick stab thing where I jump over people but don't complete the trick stab until after I don't complete the stab at all until after I'm over them, which isn't really a trick stab. It's just jumping over them and backstabbing them. But what keeps happening is I think I'm not going to make it over them, or I realize too late, or maybe I think that that they're too close and I jump too early, which is, I think that was the case with the sniper. I don't think I could have. Or no, with the soldier earlier, I couldn't have backstabbed him in midair. I had to land first. But it actually kind of works. That's actually a pretty nice fake out. Even if you can't land the trick stab, if you jump over an enemy. If you notice, both times the person didn't follow me. They didn't realize that I was an enemy. Because I had the disguise on, and when you jump over somebody, what they actually think is that you went through them. Which, under normal circumstances, means that you're a friendly. But obviously you're not. So that's actually a pretty good fake out. But, yeah, I blame the fact that I'm bad at TF2 right now on all the releases that just came out in November, and on top of that, my connection issues, and on top of that, everything is in beta right now, like everything. There's so much free-to-play shit in beta right now. I just got a beta invite to Dota 2. Blacklight Retribution's beta opens up again, and by the way, please check that out when you guys get the chance. Blacklight Retribution still in closed beta, but when you guys get the chance, it is going to be free to play. Let's see what else. CS:GO just went into beta, I think yesterday. Tribes has been in beta for a while. I'm not in either of those. I'm not in CS:GO or in Tribes, but everybody's in free to play beta right now. And Dota 2 and CS:GO are the first time that Valve is really doing free to play stuff from the start. Obviously TF2 is free to play now, but what a lot of people forget already is that TF2 was originally a game that you had to buy. Actually, a lot of people don't know that, surprisingly. Like you'll see people having conversations in servers. Somebody is like, "Man, I bought this game on launch," and somebody who's new will be like, "You didn't buy this game. Nobody bought this game." And they're like, yeah, we did." It's surprising. But anyway, that's not my point. My point is that what's really cool is that developers are really listening to the communities on these betas, which I'm super into. I mentioned in my Blacklight Retribution gameplay that Garrettson is being really active in the community and tweeting to everybody. He's following me on Twitter now. It's insane. I have a game dev following me. He's a really cool guy. But generally speaking, it's not something that I'm used to. So I just think it's awesome that that the devs are actually reaching out to the community, because basically Valve is trying to look for feedback, because this is not something that they've started off with before. 2 new free to play. They're kind of trying to test what works and what doesn't. So. This last little bit here is kind of goofy, and this was a server I got into this morning. I was trying to get a little bit more gameplay just to kind of pad it, and I ended up playing Pyro for some reason. And basically, this is a game on Gorge, and let me tell you about this server I'm on. I keep getting into these servers, and it seems like ever since I started having these connection issues, these have been mostly the only servers I can connect to. Those last few games weren't on this server, but this is called a Night Team server. Night Team has about 60 servers on TF2, last I counted. And if anybody who is a member of Night Team, if anybody happens to be watching this video, please delete all of your TF2 servers, because they are absolutely the worst servers on the planet. They are hands down just the absolute worst, and Syntax has been backing me up on this as well. We've been having some discussions about how terrible these servers are on Twitter. They are just fucking awful. Let me tell you why. Basically, every Night Team server has instant respawn, first of all. And actually, I realized I was on a Night Team server when I instantly respawned. And then I basically just ran to my death once and then was like, yeah, I'm out of here. Instant respawn sucks on TF2. The game was not designed with instant respawn in mind, and it just makes the game really unbalanced and not good. Second, you may notice that I'm about to go absolutely beast on all these people, and you may be wondering how everyone is just so bad. Well, Night Team seems to think it's appropriate to fill their servers with bots. because apparently that's what cool people do. I don't know why the fuck you would put bots in your servers. Oh, I know why, because nobody wants to play on your fucking servers. Why does nobody want to play on their fucking servers? Well, first of all, the bots are a vicious cycle. You put in bots because nobody wants to play on your servers, and then nobody wants to play on your servers because you have bots. Secondly, the reason that nobody wanted to play on your servers in the first place is because of donator benefits. For those of you who don't know what donator benefits are, they are basically the aids of TF2. Whereas some servers do really cool donator benefits where you can have like a particle effect on your hat. Basically like cool stuff that doesn't really do anything. Night Team thinks it's a good idea to make donator benefits where you can just pay to cheat. If you pay them money, they will allow you to cheat. What I usually see are spies that run at the speed of scouts, which is 125% run speed, which is incredibly overpowered. And basically they'll backstab you while you're just straight up looking at them. And not even like a weird latency like sidestep. Like, no, you're straight up looking at them, and then the next millisecond they're behind you. And then there was an engineer that had a sentry and himself that had 5 times the health, so I couldn't kill him considering the instant respawn. So, Night Team, you have absolutely the most shitty, worst servers on the planet. Please stop making servers. I hate you. And to my subscribers, thank you for watching the video. I love you guys. I'm talking to you now. I love you. Not talking to you, Night Team. I fucking hate you. And I will catch you guys later.